Hey, your transmission isn't working, your car doesn't go. That's a pretty important part of the car, right, Brian? So, but how do you know if there's something wrong with your transmission? If it's hitching or something, how do you know it's time to replace the transmission or just get it repaired?
Well, sometimes it's obvious, right? Like you step on the gas and the engine revs up and the car won't move, and it's in drive or reverse. The car doesn't move anywhere, right? Nothing's happening. Wheels aren't turning. Then you know you've probably got something wrong with the transmission. But sometimes it's not quite that obvious. It could just be it doesn't feel right. Is that the engine that's making it not feel right? Is it the transmission?
Yeah.
Check engine lights on. Maybe it feels okay, but the check engine lights on. And something with a solenoid body in there, or the valve body or solenoids or whatever could be going wrong. Even all the transmissions there's fluid circuits in there, and each one is a measured leak. They're supposed to leak a small amount of fluid, and that's all programmed in the software.
Oh,
when the
did not know that.
Programs it. So when wear happens, the leaks get bigger. And all of a sudden now it may leak and boom, it bounces out of parameter because of wear, and the check engine light comes on and it's not going to work right anymore. So it's only causing a check engine light, still working okay, but it's internal.
Okay.
And it's got to get taken care of.
But how do you know, at what point is it repairing it or replacing it? What's that line? What is it that's in the transmission? It's like, you know what, this is good to repair, or forget it, you don't want to waste your money, just replace it.
Very good question. So the really what you got to find out is have it properly diagnosed.
Yeah.
What is wrong inside the transmission? Did something, explode in there or come apart, or is it just a worn valve body? And that happens a lot. Turn a check engine light on, still works okay. Worn valve bodies, we replace those all the time.
Okay.
And it's a common thing. That means the rest of the transmission's okay, and generally 95% of the time the valve body can be replaced without taking the transmission out. You get some disassembly to do, put a new valve body in, then reprogram it, with the computer, and then it work fine again. And it's a lot less than replacing the transmission, but it starts with a proper diagnosis.
Yeah, well, sure, absolutely. You don't want to get rid of a transmission that's just sick. On the other hand, you probably don't want to put too much money in a terminal transmission.
Yeah.
So,
and if it blew up, like major failure
that
inside,
you would know.
Yes,
that you would know.
It's time for another one.
It's probably, if your car isn't moving at all, you're probably ready for another one. But if it's doing some weird stuff or making some weird noises, whatever, I don't know. You might want to take it into Weber Automotive, have them check it out. We're going to be doing another video on what are those other kinds of new transmissions they have out there now?
CVT.
Yeah. If you're on the website, stick around and watch that video too. If you're not at the website, head there right now, weberautomotive.com, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.